Hey everyone, this is Julian, the founder of the Binary Lab, and in this video, I'm going to be, awkwardly enough, actually introducing to you what Binary Lab is about. So, there are some people that just started watching my videos, or just started following me on Facebook, and basically because of the fact that I love to give a lot of, I like to make a lot of vlogs that talk about personal empowerment and as well as mindset in trading. I have a lot of trading mindset videos, right? That people get this impression that the Binary Lab is just about all the mindset videos out there. No, it's not. The Binary Lab actually is a group. So we have a Facebook community group that gets hold of all these members together. I'm going to show it to you in a moment. This is the Binary Lab group. You should be seeing that once. So Alright, so this is the Binary Lab group on Facebook. It's got, at this point of time, 2.6K members. Alright, and if you scroll down, basically, what a community is like is a place for traders to share information. So I share information. Members get to post stuff as well, and members get to post stuff and ask questions. For example, we recently recently I also want to share about a member of mine. His name is Jerry. He started out in January last year, and right now he's actually doing guest webinars for me as well on the risk management. He just did a webinar on risk management. Previously in January, he also gave a webinar about price action trading. So it actually offers people the room to progress as well. There are webinar replays. Okay, so this is like from my admin, Catherine. She's done a whole list of webinar replays, and I'm going to show it to you in a moment. Okay, so this is some of the things that you will see in the Binary Lab. There are some people that have been commenting. There's been one particular gentleman who lives in the UK who wrote in and he said, I want to know what is the framework. Well, where do we go once it comes to the Binary Lab? You're not giving us a path to follow. Well, basically, it's actually all in there. Okay, it's all in the group. So I have a chart trading and refreshment. Like this is something that I update every couple of months because I believe this recent update is probably the best one because there's a lot of nice stuff there that you can. A lot of good techniques that I've been sharing in this recent video. So a lot of stuff that's constantly being added all the time. There's January, February, March, April. It goes on and on and on. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on. We actually have like 4 to 6 webinars every week, and this depends. Like when I say a webinar, I'm going to actually what I mean by depends is like if there's a public holiday or a bank holiday, we don't trade, right? And let's say when we do trade, what is a webinar? Okay, webinar. Okay, so this is a live webinar, and you can hear it as well. I was trying to see. This is what live webinar is like. You get to see my charts, you get to see my screen. I'll be picking out trades in live. You can see what I'm talking about. I'll point them with my mouse. And then we also go on to the trade context and do take the live trades too. Let me just try and get to that. So right over here. So we do a mix of like short-term trading, like 2 minutes, 60 seconds, 90 seconds, some 5-minute trades, and depending on the market conditions, like recently we've also been doing a lot of those like 15, 30 minute, 1 hour, even 1.5 hour trades as well. So this one is like a very short trade that's being taken, one of the shorter ones. And I believe in this same webinar we also took a longer term trade as well. Let me try and get to that bit. Oh yeah, now we're doing a longer term trade, so it's doing more of a breakout setup. So some of it is price action based, some of it is more like I do cover stuff like I do cover like like bounces, breakouts, consolidations. All these things are actually being covered. So what a binary lab really is quite different from what a lot of people would think. It's not just a whole bunch of mindset stuff, but what actually is going to happen is that sometimes in the process of this stuff, when the trades are in process, I can be talking about what I see in the trade. Like right now, I'm talking about what I see in this trade. Um, what are the possibilities that can happen from there, and how do you manage those things during the trade? Like how to use things like cells. Okay, how to use when to use rollovers. Um, like let's say, and if you have to do a rollover, what kind of expiry time to use? And like I also have a Skype group. This is like so. This is I've shown you like the webinars that base when I show you the webinar replays, and when we do live webinars, the schedules are always announced on Facebook. So let's say going back to that Facebook tab, what you got to do is you go to over here. It's a whole list of events, so you know exactly when the webinars are, and the links are going to be posted inside of the Facebook event page as well as in the Skype groups. That brings me to the Skype groups. So this is actually like the Skype chats that go on. I've got 8 binary chats running right now because every chat is able to hold like 300 people. And so people discuss trades and talk about their entries, broker reviews, opportunities, whatever, like webinars. When webinars are going on, they get posted inside there as well. Webinar join links are being posted. So basically, it's a whole great way to network. It's Binary Lab is really, in my opinion, a lot bigger than a lot of people think. And the, the the best part is that the best part is that right now we're actually still leaving the doors open to people who want to come in. We started back 3 years ago, basically because I was looking at binary options trading at the time. I was a member of another group. And after about 2 or 3 weeks, the founders of the group just decided to disappear. After making a whole bunch of broker money, they decided to disappear because they weren't really trading. So what happened back then was I gathered the people that were serious about binary options trading. I said, if you guys are still in for this, let's band together. We didn't have a name at that time, and over time, in the beginning, it was just like a fellowship group. We used like Google Hangout, the free stuff, and moved on to like Meet which is another platform, and then finally we came on to GoToWebinar, which I believe is like the best webinar platform ever since. And then I started to take more of the leadership master trader kind of a role, and there've been ups and downs, but I would say that uh, every time that when I encounter every time I encounter a challenge, I've always grown from it, and what I can say, and what many members can agree as well, is that right now the binary lab is so much better than it was when it first began. Like, don't just take it from me that the people are loving it. I mean, just have a look at the results that people get. So this was when I actually posted out, like I said, post your scores in the group, and that's what people went on to do. So I posted mine, and the people went on to post and post and post and post. And sometimes people are first timers. Like sometimes people will get sometimes people will actually get like a score that is like break even or even slightly down because they're a little bit new. That's the reason why. But the good thing is that there's a community, so there's ways to help these people to get better. And then look further down the list as well. So basically, and people are happy to post the results. There are many more of these stuff. We do this on a very regular basis, asking people to post the scores. Uh, check these out. So that's just once in a while, when we have a lot of trades on the session, people are just enthusiastically posting all this stuff, and there's just so many. If you scroll down the list, there's so many of these ones appears. Many members would gladly say that Binary Lab is probably the most legit binary options place that you can ever go to. So if you're not already in the Binary Lab, go on to the link down beneath this video, or perhaps you may even see a button, a clickable link at the top of this video panel, and go get started Binary Lab. I'll look for you. I look forward to welcoming you on the inside and answering your questions on the next Binary Lab webinar. Goodbye.